guys, Corey here with the next part of my rainbow series, which is green. So I'm actually going to start this page and mess it up, or I'm not going to like how it goes, so I go and restart it. So here's the beginning, and really all I'm doing is using a couple different green pens, and then also green mermaid markers. And I just didn't like the way that I guess I didn't kind of squeeze them and get enough paint coming through them, because they end up looking really dry and it doesn't look very good. So I did flip the page over and restart it. So my design for this actually is a scrap lift of myself. I sat here and made like 4 pages one day, and by the time I got to this one, I was just feeling a little wiped out and didn't really have any new ideas, but I had the time to go ahead and get it done. So what I did was, and I knew what photo I was doing and everything, so I actually just went and looked at some of my old pages and was like, oh, that would be great. I'm going to go ahead and do that again. So I am just redoing one of, I'm using one of the designs that I'd used previously on this page. So once I got my circle on there, with the different pens and mermaid markers, I am just using a little bit of the paint that I put on palette paper to sprinkle around. I'm also going to use a little bit of packaging technique to kind of just add a little additional color into it, because I did want to make sure that the color was pretty good. Like, this is my background and there's not like a ton of embellishments. I'm not using pattern paper on this page. So I definitely want to make sure that the background's taken care of. So then I'm going to go through with the packaging technique. And once I'm done with that, I actually put some green thread into my sewing machine, and then I stitched around the circle a number of times, like maybe 4 or 5 times. With the green thread to add a little texture to, but to give more green lines, it made it look really cool. So this is after I'd gotten the thread on. And then I'm going to just get my photo on and I'm going to start embellishing. So my whole idea is I wanted these little labels off to the side. So I went through and found pretty much every green label that I could find. I'm also using some of these, I found like some transparency ones, which are kind of cool. Anything that's green, and to kind of decorate around the photograph. I really like these little transparency tags that I found. I cut the blue off the one because I didn't need the blue, so I could put that on the page. And then I also found one that looks like a little tag, but it has number 5 on it, which I had no reason for the number 5. I do end up covering that up later on. But I went ahead and used it because the tag itself was pretty cute and it's green. I'm also using little pieces of washi tape. Washi tape's not a tag, but it works perfectly lined up with all of the other things. I also found a little flag sticker that said love, that was green, so that's perfect, that's on there too. And then I'm finding a couple little phrase stickers, and I knew I wanted to put them on kind of afterwards, so I put them up on the top of that sticker pack. I actually forget about them, but I find them at the end. So I'm dating the page for the date of the picture, and getting all of that adhered down. The story of this page is really simple. Basically, I was walking her to school, and right before her, she was actually meeting up with a friend, and I wasn't going to walk with the two of them. They were walking by themselves from that point on, because it's the end of the school year, so they're big girls now. So I said, hey, wait, let me take your picture. And she was like, Mom, why? Okay, fine. And so that's really the whole story, which is just our conversation. But I think it's so cute because my 14-year-old had been giving her lessons on how to take a good picture, because she keeps telling her, you got to smile with your eyes. You got to smile with your eyes. So I love this picture because it was right after they had this quote unquote smile lesson. And she's smiling with her eyes, and it's just really, really cute. So I'm just adding a few bits and pieces here and there, some puffy stickers and other things. I am going to do the title. I've got 3 different alpha stickers that I'm going to use for this. They're all green, but this one that says true, that's what I wanted to do the whole thing in, but I didn't have enough letters. I had run out of them. So then I'm just like, well, shoot, I'll just mix it up and use all different letter stickers, because that's fun, right? And I do not stitch down foam letter stickers, and I'll tell you why. So I did once, and it totally messed up my sewing machine because foam and adhesive and sewing machine, yeah, guess what? Those don't go together well. It really messed everything up. So I learned my lesson on that one, but I've also found that foam letter stickers typically are pretty good about being sticky enough to stay on the page. So just word to the wise, don't try to stitch your foam letter stickers down. The rest of these embellishments I found in my stash, they're these old like Evalicious flare buttons, and then also some wood buttons that I found. I've got some puffy stickers, some regular stickers. I got a green paperclip arrow that I'm going to put on the photograph at some point. And then also like some of these they look like, like little enamel dots, but really what they were is they were on a wood button, and I just peeled that little piece off because I liked that, but I didn't want as much wood and things like that, so I just peeled the little topper off and adhered that down. So just some hearts here and there, just like anything around, just to kind of decorate the outside of this circle. And then I did use this one big heart. It sort of is a teal, but it's got a green line in it, so I figured that counted, and kind of pulled some other colors and stuff into it. So here I found one little phrase sticker, and I didn't find the last one until after I was done filming. So I did stick it down because I'd already gotten it off, but see, I'm looking for it. I can't find it anywhere. I know I've lost it, but it's okay. So I'm getting my little arrow down. And guys, that is pretty much it. That is green. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. You guys leave any questions you have for me in the comment section. I'll be happy to get back with you. Otherwise, here's just some close-ups so that you can see some of the details and some of the embellishments that I used. But thanks so much for watching. Thanks for stopping by. And remember, you can always find me creatively on Instagram at Corrie J Creative. Bye.